An American agency called US Trade Representatives submitted a report called Special 301 Report for the year 2025. In fact, the American agency USTR usually evaluates the intellectual property situation and condition in many jurisdictions across the world and releases this Special 301 report. And in the Special 301 report of 2025, it has placed India as a priority watch list country along with nearly 26 other countries from across the world, including China, Indonesia, Pakistan, Argentina, and many other such countries have been put under priority watch list. The meaning of priority watch list is, in these countries, the intellectual property regime is not very strict. It is not enforced properly. So the American companies should be careful while dealing with these countries is the signal of this Special 301 report. In fact, India has in the past also went into this Special 301 reports priority watch list, primarily because in India, the Intellectual Property Act of 1970 provides for two exemptions for intellectual property. One is Section 3D, which in fact tries to oppose the evergreening of patents in the name of incremental innovations. So if you do a small change here and there and file for a patent, the Indian Patent Office can reject it, saying that you are just trying to evergreen your patent by just incrementally increasing without the increase in the effectiveness of the innovation. So in fact, there was a very famous case against Novartis for a cancer drug which is called as 𝐃𝐨𝐬𝐧𝐥𝐨𝐷, in which the Indian Supreme Court also in fact upheld the application of Section 3D and did not give patent to 𝐃𝐨𝐬𝐧𝐥𝐴, which was being sold for a very high price in India. Then apart from this, there was one more section which is called as Section 47 in the Intellectual Property Act, which is in fact, or Indian Patent Act, which said that the Indian government and the Indian Patent Office can give compulsory license to some patented drugs and patented products if it is required or if it is of high requirement for the general public. So these are the two provisions for which the Indian Patent Act has been criticized by USTR, because of which we were put under the Special 301 report earlier too. But now placing us under the Special 301 report is because the American agencies feel that there is lack of effectiveness in and inconsistency in enforcement of intellectual property in India. It has stated a few examples like India imposing very high customs duties on the products which are IPR intensive is one aspect. Then apart from this, the second important aspect is the Indian government or the report claims that in India, intellectual property is not properly protected, particularly the provisions with respect to copyrights. Because in India, we know that many prominent academic publications are in fact sold by copying them. In fact, there are Xerox centers in India at every corner, which in fact compromise on the intellectual property by producing counterfeit and Xerox versions of the original intellectual property. Then apart from that, even the enforcement of patent rights on video games, movies also is very weak in India, as we know very well that the torrents has become a major way to in fact extract information and share it freely on online platform. Then even in case of legal means with respect to trade secrets, and the Patent Office or the Special Report of 301 is also stating that in India, trade secrets are also not properly protected. So all of these made the American agencies put India on priority watch list under this Special 301 report. But this report is definitely going to be criticized in the Indian circles, primarily because India is providing intellectual property protections according to its capability, but not according to the American standards. So let's wait and see what would be the outcome of this report.